And I know it's getting kind of chilly out here, but
yeah, no, I've been
awesome.
staying out here for hours.
You've been sitting, really? What time did you get here?
9:30.
9:30. Were there people already out here at 9:30?
Yes.
No joke. Wow, that is insane.
Actually, to that first conference here.
Really?
Yeah.
So people just lined up. See, that's what I'm looking at. I'm seeing all these people lined up. And you know what I'll do? These cars aren't making a lot of noise, but it does help my sound editing later. So literally, if you could, what's your name, by the way?
Rich.
Rich, R-I-C-H?
Yep.
Cool. And Rich, you're a voter, right? All right, cool. And I think I know, but you're voting for Trump, right? All right, cool. If you were going to put yourself on a scale of like 0 to 100, and 0 was, yeah, I'm not convinced at all, and 100 is like, I'm 100% convinced this is the right candidate for president, where would you put yourself?
100.
100?
100.
Wow, that is high.
Ever since the first day he announces, a bid for the presidency, I've always been behind him ever since that first day.
Ever since the first day?
Yes.
Wow.
First day. I've always been a fan of Donald Trump.
Okay.
He is one great businessman.
Okay.
He is one. I read all of his books and everything.
Let's say you were going to choose one thing, like, there's like a pie chart, because people could have different levels of importance for different issues, right? Like maybe immigration's a big, maybe, there's 1,000 things. But let's say I was going to say, okay, pick the big one, the big reason why you're 100%. What would that be?
Because he's not bought by the other career politicians. He's funding his own campaign with his own money. He's not bought by any, business, anything. It's all him. I don't know what else to explain. It's just all him.
Right.
He's his own person. He's not scared to take any chances or to do anything. Just like what he said with Ford in Mexico, with them moving down there.
Let's say, and I'm not saying this exists, but let's say that it's really. Let's ask you. What do you mean by he's not bought? I'm just. What does that mean?
All the lobbyists, buying all these politicians, sliding the money on the side and stuff like that. He's his own man. He's built his own business and everything else. All of them is just bought by the lobbyists and everything.
Okay.
The people in the background. He has no people in the background. It's just Donald Trump. Donald Trump is funding his own campaign.
Would you say that if somebody's not bought, and we could also ask too, just out of curiosity, let's say, I'm not saying this evidence exists, but let's say you saw something that he was receiving money from a different source than his own. Would that change your mind?
No.
Okay.
I'm completely convinced that he's the best.
Okay, cool. And then when you said I probably should have asked you where you said something else. Pick your. I'm sorry, dude. It's cold. My hands are cold. So this is what I was going to ask you. Let's imagine that. What do you think he's going to do once he's in office that you like? I guess
he's going to build more jobs. He's going to bring Ford back from Mexico, and if they don't come back from Mexico, then he's going to have bigger stipulations. He's going to make them pay that 35% tax. If they want to ship any of their products over here, they're going to be charged that. I just think that he's going to build the American job workforce, back. Because like you said, the real unemployment rate is 25%. It's not 5% like Obama's trying to think to us. It's really 25%.
Right. So. And I think we only have probably about 2 minutes. I'm estimating here. Yeah, well, actually a minute 06. So I guess I should, because you're helping me, because I'm kind of like really trying to think about this. So you're saying he's a good businessman. He's not beholden to these other interests because he's using his own money.
Yes.
Is it possible that the fact that he doesn't have any ties at all, that he might not do everything he says he's going to do? Like, since he doesn't
I believe he's a man of his word, 100%. And I believe everything that he says, and I believe that he will act upon everything that he says in all of his rallies.
Have you ever met somebody who didn't weren't a person of their word?
Yeah.
All right. What did they do to, kind of not convince you? Okay, yeah, I thought they were,
tell
but
lies, and just to get into that position. And then once they're in that position, they do nothing. They do either nothing or the complete opposite.
and I'm not saying this is going to happen. I don't know, but let's say you found out that he had lied or that he had gone back on his word at some point. I'm not saying that exists, but let's say you did find out. Would that sway you? Maybe not make you totally lose support, but maybe you're like 95%
I would have to sit back and, you know, reevaluate what's on the table and why he made that choice or why he didn't act upon the actions he did, you know, state in his campaign or what have you.
Right, cool.
So.
Man, you were great. Thank you so much.
Well,
Again, I'm
that
Ryan.
was my first
Yeah,
interview.
yeah, hey man, you did great. But yeah, I wish I was big and famous. I'm not, but send me an email if you ever want to talk again, okay?
All right.
Cool. Thanks, brother. Have a safe trip back.
Is this going to be online? Or?
Yeah, I mean, this is just, I've only done like adventure